Timotab, and today I'm going to solve Thermal Feedback Loop by LMDemasi. If you would like to try solving this puzzle for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. Let's have a look at the rules. Normal sudoku rules apply, so we're going to place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every box. Digits along a thermometer increase from the round bulb to the tip. So as we go along this thermometer, the digits must increase along there. That is all the rules. I am going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer, and let's begin. Well, we have a lot of 8-cell thermos, which means that each cell along the thermo only has 2 candidates. So I am just going to go ahead and pencil mark along those. 3, 4 there, 4 or 5 there, 5 or 6 there, 6 or 7 there, 7 or 8 there, 8 or 9 there. And let us see what that gives us. Okay, we get an 8-9 pair here, which means that can't be 8, that must be 7. If that's 7, then this can no longer be a 7, so that's a 6. We can actually run that all the way back down this thermometer. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay. This 6 makes this a 7, and that one was the higher of the 2 digits in this cell, so we can go up the thermometer for that. This 2 makes this a 3, which actually means that we can go up there. This 1 makes this a 2. That's going to resolve the entire thermometer. 8 and 9, and that gives us an 8 over here. Okay, this 2 makes this a 1. This 8 makes this a 9. Not seeing anything obvious there. Five up here makes this a 4. That gives me a 3, a 2, and a 1. Actually, in this box, we've got a 2 and a 3 left for the box, so this has to be the 3 because it can't be a 2, making this a 2. That does not affect those. This box has 1 digit left, that's a 9. We need a 1 or a 2 here, but it can't be a 2, so that's a 1 and that's a 2. Where else? Okay, in this column we need a 9. 9 on a thermometer can only go on the tip. So that has to be a 9, and a 1 in the column, if it's on a thermometer, it has to be on a bulb. So that must go there. And that means that this digit is the last remaining digit in the column, which is an 8. Let's see. So 9 can't go in any of those 3 because it can't go partway along a thermometer. It can't go here because of this 9, and again can't go partway through along the thermometer. So 9 in this column is going to be in one of these 3. 1 could go there. Let's see. This sees 5, 6, 7, and 9. That could be an 8. But if that were an 8, yeah, that could be a 7. Okay, this digit here is at least a 5. And that is at most an 8. So that could be 5, 6. That could be 6, 7. And now this has to be an 8 because it can't be a 7. Okay, this digit sees 1 and 2, so that's at least a 3. And then this is at least a 5. So that's going to be 5, 6, or 7. This is going to be 3 or 4. It can't be a 5. Okay. These 3 digits from the row are 4, 5, and 8. This 4, 5 is looking up. That's an 8. That gives me a 4, 5 in the column, so that's a 3. This 8 is looking down here. That's a 7. That makes that 6, 5, and 4. These 3 digits are 1, 7, and 6. So that's the 7. That's a 1. That's a 6. This 4 is looking up. That's a 5 and a 4. The last digit here is a 1. The last digit here is a 2. We need an 8 and a 9. And I don't think we know which way round they are going to go. But we get an 8-9 pair there, so that's not a 9. So these 3 digits are 4, 5, and 6. That is not a 4 because of this 4. That gives me a 5, 6 pair in this column. That makes that a 7. This is not a 5, and this is not a 6. Okay. This 7 now makes this a 6, which makes this a 5, which makes this 6, 4, and 5 here. This 4 makes this a 3. In this column, we still need a 1, a 9, and a 8, it looks like. That can't be an 8. So this is an 8-9 pair. And then this is a 1 here. These 3 digits are now 2, 4, and 9. So that's the 9. That's the 2, and that's the 4. These 2 digits are 2 and 7, which we know the order of. These 2 digits are 1 and 3, and we know the order of those. So this 7 is looking across here, making this 6, which makes this 5. This is now 7, 8, or 9 by the row, but we see a 9 and the 8 in the column. So that's a 7. That becomes 8. That's 9. That's 9 here and an 8 here, which resolves this 8 and 9. And then we have these 2 digits are 2 and 7, which go this way round. These are 3 and 4, which we can place. And finally, we have 5 and 6, which go in like that. That was a lovely and very approachable puzzle. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't completely trivial, but I think that pencil marking the long thermos was definitely the way to go so that you could see pairs very quickly. So if you enjoyed this solve, then please hit the like button. You can subscribe to see some more, and I would love to hear your comments. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.